Though there are many uber-rich people across the globe, those with wealth and royalty really fascinate us. Yeah, you got it right. We're talking about the royal families, where the fascinating combo of royalty and riches seems something out of a fairy tale. Their lavish lifestyle, opulent palaces, and staff to cater to their every need truly leave us awe-inspired. Greetings everyone and welcome to Building Billions, a channel purely dedicated to bringing insight and inspiration on some of the wealthiest and most powerful people on the planet. Discover how millionaires and billionaires build and blow their riches. Well, 2022 really proved to be a big one for the British royals, as Queen Elizabeth died soon after celebrating 70 years on the throne this summer. And the power passed immediately and without any extravagant ceremony to the heir Charles, the erstwhile Prince of Wales. It's not a huge stretch of the imagination to assume the family's bean counters are hoping to capitalize with some lucrative commemorative merchandise. But that's a small fry. Elsewhere in the Middle East, Qatar's royal family had stolen the spotlight just recently when the country hosted the 2022 FIFA World Cup. So how do Doha's blue-blooded royals compare to what the leader of their regional rivals in the UAE left behind when he passed away earlier this year? The same old royal rivalry. Never mind. Do you know royal families usually have generational wealth that is so enormous to say the least? But the recent Pandora Papers have raised questions over how some royal dynasties make and spend their money. Stay with us as we profile the 5 richest royal families and their fortunes. So let's begin the countdown with the British royal family at number 5. Previously headed by Queen Elizabeth II, the British royal family may not be the richest royal family in the world, but they sure are the most influential. According to Forbes, the British royal family is worth a whopping $88 billion, where Queen Elizabeth II was obviously the richest member of the family with a personal net worth of $428.3 billion. Sharing a fun fact with you guys here. According to a 2021 report from Guardian, in 1973, the Queen convinced the British government to change a law so that exact information about her wealth would never be made public, saying it would be embarrassing. However, King Charles III inherited $500 million in estates, land, jewelry, art, and other personal property upon the September 8th death of the Queen, according to Forbes. He also oversees but doesn't own his late mother's $42 billion portfolio. As per Celebrity Net Worth reports, he's estimated to have had a net worth of $100 million as Prince Charles. Well, where did it all come from? This bulk of the fortune is made up of the 2011 Sovereign Grants Act and the Crown Estate, with the family's multiple estates including Balmoral Castle in Scotland and Sandringham House in Norfolk, plus the Duchies of Lancaster and Cornwall. Some private investments also work for them. And as far as their expenditures are concerned, Bloomberg reported that the monarchy's bills amounted to nearly $117 million during 2020 to 21. Let's now see who's at number 4. Yeah, Al Nahyan family, the royals of Abu Dhabi, who descend from the same tribe as the neighboring emirate, Dubai's Al Maktoum dynasty, and who now rule the 7 United Arab Emirates, can trace their regional reign to 1793. Like their other royal families in the Middle East, the Al Nahyans derive their wealth from oil and real estate. The family has managed to amass a bulk of its fortune, which is estimated to be $150 billion. During the 1970s, when siphoning off the country's oil profits wasn't considered bad form. This enabled the late Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the Emir of Abu Dhabi and President of the United Arab Emirates since 2004, to become one of the richest landowners in London, as he owned $7.1 billion worth of land in the British capital. According to The Guardian, the properties brought him more than $200 million a year in rent. The Sheikh was apparently actively involved in handling large sums of money, as he also used the chair to Abu Dhabi Investment Authority worth some $696 billion. However, Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan succeeded his father upon his demise in May 2022. Moving on, the only family to emerge as a wealth record holder, surprisingly ranks 3rd on this list. Yeah, Qatar's Al Thani family. Plenty of attention has been lavished on Qatar this year, as it has just hosted the FIFA World Cup, and tourism to the conservative county has literally exploded. But this tiny state already enjoys a far bigger presence around the world than is apparent. The House of Thani has been in charge in Qatar since the mid-19th century, and the current ruler, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, who at 41 is the youngest sovereign in the world and also ranks 9th in the top 10 richest royals with a net worth of $1.2 billion, was appointed Emir in 2013 out of up to 8,000 Qatari royals. The ruling Al Thani family has investments in properties around the world, including London's Shard skyscraper, the Olympic Village, and Harrods department store, as well as substantial stakes in New York's Empire State Building. The royals also have investments in famous firms including Barclays Bank, British Airways, and the Volkswagen car company, bringing their collective wealth to $335 billion. But Al Thani's property dealings have recently come under fire. According to leaked documents in the Pandora Papers, Qatar's royal family avoided $25.2 million in property tax after buying 2 houses on Cornwall Terrace in central London for $163.4 million. Although there's no evidence to suggest the evasion was illegal, the Crown Estate, who owns the freehold of the houses, has said it'll investigate the matter. You guys must be wondering about who's got the second rank. Yeah, over in Kuwait, the Al Sabah family is at the helm. The dynasty has ruled the Middle Eastern country since 1752 and is known for its huge investments in large blue-chip companies in the United States. The royal family is believed to number around 1,000 members and is currently being headed by Sheikh Nawaf Al-Ahmad Al Sabah, also the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, who succeeded to the throne in 2020 following the death of his half-brother Sheikh Sabah IV Ahmad Al-Jabbar Al Sabah. Estimates of the family's net worth are hard to come by, but a Time magazine article from 1991 put it at a staggering $90 billion. Most of the family's income comes from the oil reserves, and much of it is thought to be tied up with numerous wise investments in U.S. stocks and shares, which have skyrocketed in value over the years. In fact, experts believe the Kuwaiti royal family's fortune may have quadrupled since the early 1990s, with the oft-quoted figure being $360 billion. Even this estimate may be on the conservative side. The family is reported to have massive stakes in most of the major blue-chip companies in the U.S. And finally, your wait is over. Crown Prince Sheikh Mohammed bin Salman recently signed off on the Saudi investment fund's $2 billion stake in Jared Kushner's new company. And that's a small fry for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, home to the wealthiest royal family on the planet. The House of Saud has ruled since 1744 and even coined the name of the country after itself. King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud of Saudi Arabia came to power on January 23, 2015, and is believed to have a fortune of $20 billion, making him the richest royal on the planet according to Celebrity Net Worth. And he enjoys a number of perks as king, including his own jail, a luxury yacht the length of a football field, and his private residence, Urga Palace, where even the tissue box is made out of gold. Prior to taking the throne, to your surprise, he reportedly rented out 3 entire resorts in the Maldives for an estimated $30 million vacation. Prince Al-Walid bin Talal is believed to be the family's second wealthiest royal, with a net worth of around $16 billion. The prince also had funded $1.9 billion of Elon Musk's Twitter takeover. Together, this huge family of millionaires, with more than 15,000 members, has a collective value of $1.4 trillion, more than the GDP of Spain or Australia. Their wealth is quite impressive when you consider that the world's 10 richest royal families are just worth a combined $2.4 trillion, according to BuyShares. The ruling monarchy draws most of its income from vast oil reserves that were founded 75 years ago, and the state-owned oil company Saudi Aramco, which is among the world's most valuable and profitable companies, constitutes the backbone of the sprawling royal family's fortune. Moreover, Saudi Arabia's revenue from religious tourism, Hajj and Umrah, is expected to touch $350 billion by 2030. Now that you've seen our list of the richest royal families across the globe, what do you think of it? Do share your thoughts with us in the comments below. And guys, do subscribe to our channel and be sure to check out more of your favorite content here. You just have to hit the bell icon to receive timely notifications about the latest videos. And do share this video with your friends to keep them updated. Thanks for watching, guys. Signing off now. Have a nice day. Goodbye.